privilege to introduce to you my new best buddy of the chef world, Vishnu.
Hello, everybody.
Quorum. Yay! Yeah.
Yes.
And you are going to, what are you going to do for us?
We are going to do second edition of our restaurants. There is a Chennai chicken curry.
Nice.
Obviously, as the name comes from, Chennai. It's a town in southern India. I should say it's not a town, it's a city. Yeah. But it's Madras. I'm sure quite a few would have been familiar with chicken Madras, beef Madras. So here's chicken Madras today, in a different style. Yeah.
Amazing.
A bit more authentic than what you would normally find elsewhere.
And this is one of your signature dishes in the restaurant.
Yes.
And whereabouts is the restaurant?
The restaurant is the very heart of Soho, number 100 Wardour Street, which is a heritage site. It is an English heritage site, as there are so many music bands and players have performed so lively before.
Which bands have performed there?
Don't ask me the names; they're too much for my little brain to remember. All the top bands in
the
London,
Stones.
the boy bands,
Yeah.
the Marquee Club. The Marquee Club
Yeah.
was launched 50 years back.
Brilliant.
So it was a base for most of the musicians, live band players in London, I believe.
So it's hip.
Yeah.
It's a hip place.
It was
Yeah.
it was a happening place. Still it is. Yes.
And now it's buzzing with your culinary genius.
Yeah, we just take the top floor of it, number 100 Wardour Street again. It's a pan-Indian restaurant where you can find where you can get street food, or casual dining, and fine dining as well. So what we guarantee is food quality to Michelin standards, and for the price that suits normal budget pockets. Yeah.
Good. And you do quite an interesting lunch menu, don't you?
Yes, we do a different type of lunch menu. What we call is Indian tapas. So you can choose out of 20 different varieties of food, maybe 3 or 4, whatever you fancy like, and just pay for that. And it becomes a thali by itself, like a set meal. So you can choose from your chicken, beef, to tiger jumbo prawns, or some of them are almost size of a lobster. It's all
Nice.
for almost £3, I think. So we just cover the cost.
You're giving it away.
Literally, yes.
Come on.
That is what my boss is not happy about that.
Ah,
Yeah,
it's all about the food.
yeah, that's it.
Okay, so what a beautiful array, the most colourful array of herbs and spices and leaves I've seen.
We've got a bunch of curry leaves, we've got some coriander, crisp, and some lovely mixed tomatoes, onions, all the fresh ingredients of locally sourced,
Yeah?
obviously,
Yeah.
and the spices come from India. Yeah, just to make a bridge between.
I'm expecting you to make a mess.
That's what we like, isn't it?
Yeah, come on. We've got people to clean up after us, it doesn't matter.
Really? Are you sure? That makes me so happy, yeah? It's so happy.
No, she's too good for that.
Oh. Alright. What we are going to do is chicken chennai. So I got some chicken thigh,
Chicken thigh,
yes.
underrated.
Do you all want to sample it? Do you want to taste it? If you tell me now, I just make more portions. If you tell no, I'll just say some chicken. Yeah? Alright then, here we go.
Yeah? But let's see how well they behave.
Oh, see?
We can give you some rice.
Yeah, see, there's always the portion size.
We're taking orders now. It's like a
Alright.
takeaway. This man's a genius. Come on.
Bring your own takeaway bag, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, box, alright. Okay, the reason why we are using chicken thigh is it's very economical, not very expensive compared to your breast part, and the breast is very good made. I'm not against it, but thing is the flavors are very delicate. So while you just cook with so much of herbs and condiments, spices, everything, it tends to lose the tenderness of breast. So then what's the point having it? So in our restaurant, I use chicken thigh for everything. So roughly, it should be say about 4 3 thighs should be enough for one portion. Now roughly I got here about 15 thighs. I'm trying to make small dices so that it will be easy to fit in for the sample size pots. Alright. And these thighs are very strong, as I said earlier, and goes very well with all the spices. And it absorbs all the strong spiciness, condiments, flavors, everything, and still delivers the flavor of chicken. That's what are all good about.
Can you swap the protein in this dish for a different type of protein?
Yes, you can use any protein in this. Chicken, you can use lamb if you want. If you can use beef, you can use pork, but I'll come to you, man. I'll come to you and I'll tell you about vegan. Yeah, the same recipe. Yeah, and pork as well, but try to avoid the fat of it. Because the more fat here, personally I don't like it. And even you can play with seafood, and even you can substitute with any vegetable to it. It comes beautifully. The harder the vegetable, tastier the curry. Alright, so which means, so know what the vegetables goes in this. Know what we like bottle gourd, some of the Indian and Asian vegetables may not be suitable for this, but just imagine some woody carrots, parsnips, you name it, turnips, everything will work out well, as long as it's a bit hard-bodied vegetable. I'm making loads of chicken, so I expect everybody to finish it up, yeah? Ready? There you go. So this is not marinated, it's just plain chicken thigh. I just try to remove some fat wherever possible, and then just giving you a general rinse. When I learned of these curries back home in Chennai, we are against to use to wash it, because my bosses used to say you kill the freshness of the chicken meat, chicken flavor. But here, health and safety comes first. Yeah, so you wash it twice. That's the reason again. When we play with the chicken thigh, the flavor stays a bit, and it's very good. It comes out very well. Let's see how it's going to be while we cook it.
With all of these spices in front of you, you must have a favourite.
Oh yes. Yes, I'm sure you would have seen most of the spices nowadays in almost every single supermarket. But there are some things which are not very popular in the markets yet. Something like this bad boy. Can somebody guess what this could be? You're nearly there. But this vegan. This vegan. Absolutely bang on. But this is the bigger brother of the smaller brother. This is a green cardamom and this is a black one. Yeah? This is very strong, very woody. Very, very woody. So I recommend if you get in your curry, do not eat it. Keep it aside. Yeah?
Just for flavouring.
Just the flavor. Yeah? Once it delivers everything, then it becomes a real food. Like a normal human life. Yeah? And I'm sure you know all this colorful star-shaped star aniseed, and which is the family of normal aniseed. And my favorite condiment you asked about, coriander. Coriander seeds.
Coriander seeds.
Yeah, I have coriander leaves.
Yeah.
I have coriander crusts, which are grown in our kitchen windowsill. This one, in this brilliant weather at the minute, you can just use in your garden, just throw it in a pot, leave it aside, it comes on its own, germinates, and you find superb, nice, tender crisp. Let me see if I can find anything in my bunch. Oh, looks like it's all gone. It's all gone, it's a big one already, so fast. Alright, and here we have curry leaves. Curry leaves, which are very popular at the minute, and do not eat curry leaves in raw. I'm okay with that, I can live with that, but there was an incident that happened recently, not recently, last year I believe, up north. Somebody made a chutney out of curry leaf without cooking it, so they had a food poisoning. Yeah, we don't want that. So we just do everything on pan. And
Well, let's not do that version of that dish.
Yes.
Let's do the other version.
So I prefer to keep all my washing simple without troubling anybody.
He's so good to
So
us. He's a one
I'm using
pot
one
wonder.
pan for everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
How we do it? First, I'm just making a small crush. Normally back home we use not nowadays. Maybe the previous generation, like my mom used to cook all that time. They used to use a lot of pestle and mortar. Now, meet my Mr. Magic Mix. Yeah. So I'm just going to roast a little bit of a spoonful of black peppercorns, normal one, with same quantity of fennel seeds. I'm just going to roast it. I'm not going to use it until the very end. Yep. There's a beautiful induction plate. It's very magnetic. If you're not magnetic, it won't work. So I like this in the morning. It's one of the nice thingies coming up.
Have you got asbestos fingers?
Oh yeah, sometimes it works.
Yeah?
Then I'm in a very happy mood. So I'm very happy today. Okay, some English onions. Okay, this is my spice powder box. Normally people say whole spice boxes. This is my spice powder box. We have our own version of spice collections. Yeah. And do you know garam masala powder? I'm sure most of the people would have cooked some Indian curry in your life before. Should know some garam masala powder. We use rose petals in our garam masala powder. How is that? Does it sound good?
Very fancy.
Yeah, see? Alright, this is roasted now. I'm just taking in well, leaving it aside, cool a bit. What's that oil? You see my oil changes? Oil change? Oil?
Oil.
Oil. Is here. And this is my oil. It's 100% grapeseed
She's
English
always
oil,
hiding
yeah?
it out.
See? Thank you very much, madam. Here you go.
No, it's not that one.
Oh, that's
It's not olive oil.
your brother.
We want rapeseed, cold pressed.
That's very true. 100% English. Alright, meanwhile, I'm going to chop some onions.
Let's talk about your childhood.
Oh, yeah. Childhood. Oh, yes.
No, let's not.
Who wants to hear the history and geography, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's pick the current trend. Yeah. Okay, why did I learn cooking?
Here it is.
Why did I become a chef? Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. This dish contains mustards. I should say that first. Yeah. It doesn't have any gluten, doesn't have any nuts, doesn't have any dairy products, doesn't have any sulfur dioxide.
I think everybody can have it.
If anybody has got a question about the allergens, please give me a shout. Yeah. 100% English cold pressed rapeseed oil. Why we are using this one, Adamir? This is very good for our health, which is as good as your virgin olive oil, and it comes cheap as chips. Not very expensive. Good. Mustard seeds. All right. Do you have any volunteers here to chop your onions?
I do.
Really? Oh, ma'am, you are great. Are you sure? Oh, I like it when you do it bulk, but just only for half a kilo, 1 kilo we are going to make it, you know. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Without cutting your fingers, without crying?
Do we trust her?
Yeah, there's always a thingy, you know. Here you
Just
go
give your
now.
hands a quick wash there first.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
For hygiene reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, health and safety. With a couple of
Okay, just remember.
tomatoes.
Remember what happened last time we got a volunteer.
Oh, yes.
Alright?
Here you go. You got some.
It only took
Kitchen trolley,
25 minutes for the ambulance to arrive.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, it's quite quick.
Can I have a knife?
What's your name?
Yeah.
Alyssa.
Alissa.
Alyssa, yeah.
Very good, thank you.
What's your name?
Stephen.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
If you said that to me first, I didn't interview.
Exactly.
I interviewed you.
I know,
Yeah. I can get. Yeah, come on, come on. Really? Oh my god. My wife is watching, yeah?
So how do you want me to cut it?
Finest chop possible. Wow. You got a job there in the kitchen.
How much you paid?
Oh, can't watch.
Look at that. Very good. She's a star already. The future master chef. Getting in shape. Yes. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Yeah.
First tip in this
Yeah.
cooking
How much
today,
in the morning?
onions. While cutting onions, how to keep not to cry. Too complicated, isn't it?
Oh, you put it under cold water.
Keep it dark. Keep going, yeah, keep going. While talking is a business, and working is a different business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
If
concentrating,
both don't
please.
go together, I'm out of my job. Yeah? My boss will say, oh, no, no, no.
So you can't talk and cook at the same time.
I would like if you could do that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Multitask, multi-skilling.
What
Done,
about,
madam?
what about Jamie Oliver? He can do both. can't
Yeah,
he?
see? Top man.
Yeah, he's a top man. He can
We
do.
taught him everything he knows.
Brilliant, yes.
Yeah, he can make babies. He can chop onions and talk at the same time.
If I chop onion by skin, I'm not going to finish the chicken tonight.
Yeah, but
And
nobody's
if I'm not out of this place in another 55 minutes or something,
Yeah.
he's not going to be happy.
I'm not going to be. I'm
Yeah.
not.
See, he's already watching, yeah?
Yeah.
Big
Good.
brother already watching me.
You understand what you've done now, Bishop?
All right, so-
You've invited disaster on
Yeah, exactly, see? Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, so Luke.
All right,
Very-
fantastic.
very
Thank you
good.
very much. Yeah, shall we just give a big hand for my good friend? Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Yeah, but I haven't finished yet.
That's okay, that's okay, that's enough, that's enough.
That's enough. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you very much.
That's okay.
Move away
Yeah.
from the knife.
Yeah. Here we go now.
Well done, thank you.
Yeah, let the professional do it.
All right, some
Yeah.
sliced onions.
Can we,
some
can we
chopped
see
onions.
that? Can we see that in slow motion? Do a replay.
All right, then
Can you,
the
put
pan
it,
is
back- can
getting
you put it
hotter.
back together for us so we can do it again? We weren't running. We weren't, sorry. No, next
That's
time.
fine, yeah. Anyway, there are thousands of ways to cut the onions, but I was just talking about a tip, how not to cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't cut your
The
fingers.
best of strong onions are the red onions, but now it seems it's not the red onions. It's going to be the pink onions. Yeah. Especially coming from the Asian market at the minute, and yeah, but these are English onions, so they're not that strong comparatively. Yeah. Again, coming back to the first tip, how not to cry. Keep a candle next to you. Keep a candle, just like a candle.
Light
Next
a
to you,
candle.
That's it. No need to put anything in the mouth. No need to wear any big goggles. No need to wash the onions. When you wash the onions, you are losing all the nutrients already. Then what's the point? Isn't it? Fine. So best thing is light a onion. Not light a onion.
Light an
candle.
onion.
Yeah, light a candle.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happens when you light a candle?
Imagine
All
that. Imagine that on top of your birthday cake.
Oh yeah. See.
Hey? Happy birthday.
All right. That's it. Yeah.
See, you brought the tone of this down. I blame you.
Yeah. All right, sir. Okay. So the onions are ready. Tomatoes. Nice, good plum tomatoes. But mostly, yeah, this is a good season again in the spring.
Yeah.
You can grow your own tomatoes. You may not be needing your greenhouse. You still need it. You buy one. Yeah.
Yeah,
In the garden style over here.
exactly.
All
Have
right.
you got any interesting facts about tomato seeds, Vishnu?
Yes.
Oh, have
Has
you?
anybody come across bladder stones, gallbladder stones, kidney stones?
Would you admit it if you had here in public?
I had, yeah. I had. Say 10 years back. Yeah. And then, what happened? Got killed. Yeah. How to avoid it in future? A tip. Second tip, yeah. All right.
Yeah, second tip already.
Do you see all the seeds inside the tomato? If you could just scoop it off and use all the pulp, but just pass it through your sieve, you still get the best of everything, but you just avoid the seeds, which are basically accumulation of calcium. Yeah. The same thing applies for any vegetable. Wait a minute. Any of your watery vegetables from the summer garden. All right, I think this should be okay today. And I'm using some basmati rice, which is widely available in UK market at the minute. And this particular rice variety is 18 months old after harvesting. It's called the aging process. Basmati gets a name from anybody? Basmati? Why it's called as Basmati? Or where it comes from? Fantastic. It's a type of rice, type of variety of rice that specifically comes from a part of India, Pakistan together, which is a delta where 5 rivers goes around and round and round to make this beautiful rice, which is called as Punjab, a place of 5 rivers. Yeah, just so because it needs 30 minutes is a good time for rice to normally absorb the water and cook faster. Exactly, very good, yes. Fantastic. Now let's get back to business.
And also to get rid of that kind of final bit of starchiness, yeah, in the rice.
Yeah. Again, rice in India is cooked in 2 types, 2 methods. One is boiling method, which we are going to do now today, and which is basically 1 part of rice, 5 times of water. Water boil and chuck the rice in, let it do its own business. It will be ready in 15-18 minutes. Strain it off. What happens? It's healthy because you are getting rid of most of the carbohydrates off. Because I can't live without rice. If you don't feed me rice for 1 week, I'm a dead man. There's the northern part of India, they don't eat rice. They eat rice once in a week, once in a month. So their staple food is all wheat based. So how do they get the best out of the rice? Even though they use once in a week or something, they use mostly by absorption method, which is 1 part of rice, 2 parts of water, and everything gets cooked, all the water is absorbed within, which is called pulao or dum, biryani sort of things. So both are healthy. One is by removing the carbohydrate, the other one is by taking all the carbohydrates. Yeah? Here we go. Some mustard, let it hack out. Now
you're just building up the flavors.
Yes, and one by one spices I'm going to add now, which is going to release slowly and steadily. For this amount of chicken, I'm using 6 cloves and a good pinch of cinnamon, cumin seeds, few green cardamom, and the big boys having curd. Yeah, and some of this round chilies. This round chilies, or normally this chilies, but just imagine a bit of smaller size, which are normally called as bullet chilies. What happens is when we sun dry it, old fashioned style, it takes the form of shrinking all the way around and becomes cherry shape, yeah, but not in the taste, and it will be more vigorous, more stronger. So some of the spices are already in the business and they are working together now. And what I'm going to do is save some of the chilies and some curry leaves for garnish. Because I told you before, it's good to use the cooked curry leaves rather than the raw ones. So we are safe. Alright. And a couple of cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon sticks I'm adding now. Because it needs a little bit of strong heat to release all the flavors. So once that is done, the next one is going to be a little bit of onion. When the onion goes in,
Nicely chopped, aren't they? Those
yeah,
onions?
yeah, you all mix and match. Thank you very much again for that. Yes. And I'm back to my spice box. I'm going to add a good pinch of salt. Why salt now? Third tip. Because that helps the process to go faster. All the onions get reduced and they tend to release the water content a lot faster. When the onion goes in and it gets oxidized, and you're going to get the color fast, it's going to mash up much quicker. Done. I haven't added any bay leaf yet, but I have it here.
Are
Now-
you looking to get a little bit of caramelization on
Yes,
your...
I'm just looking for a little bit of brownish color.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now it's translucent.
yeah.
It's good enough now, but just a little bit brownish gives a bit more good color for the curry.
Does this dish come at one set spiciness, or can you affect it with more heat, less heat?
Yes, it does. We got a chili powder going into it, and I'm going to use some green chili paste. Yeah, and obviously all of the spices. Yeah, obviously I'm going to add some ginger paste, also ginger garlic paste. So everything together will build up a good spice level to it. Now I'm adding star anise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm showing
All the
you.
way up.
Ma'am? As soon as the water boils, I'm just waiting for the moment. Yes, while we are just cooking it, I'll just tell something about what we are doing a special try for Grand Designs. Your ticket is your voucher as well. Doesn't say it, but we say it now. And you can find out on Grand Designs website, even in our website, which is karamsoho.com. Yeah? I'm going to get some ginger garlic paste.
And Vishnu, you're also doing, is it £25 per person? An offer? Spike of your life?
Oh yes, spike it up.
Is that also open-ended? Is that for a particular time?
We have a timing especially for this particular offer, I think 12 to 6.
12 to 6. And with a glass of Prosecco or beer. Nice.
When you say glass,
Wow.
sure, I shouldn't say something which I...
Well, we can say bottle if you want.
No, it is unlimited actually. Yeah, there's no limitation. You keep drinking as much as you want.
Like it?
And it doesn't mean we are promoting binge drinking, but it's an offer. It's summer, isn't it?
Of course, it's summertime. Come on, let your head out. Relax. Enjoy yourself.
So when you want to have when you decide to have a beer, why just stop with a couple of pints? Go for a big beer chiller, free. That's it. Unlimited. If you don't like beer, go for Prosecco. Very healthy, isn't it?
Yeah. I've always liked it. I really like it.
Yeah, and after this event today, don't throw your tickets. Keep your tickets safe, and you get a complimentary cocktail in our restaurant. And if you
Are
decide
you
to
making
keep,
any money in the restaurant?
I told you, my boss is not happy, yeah?
Yeah.
It's because, yeah,
He's too generous.
yes. Now goes in the tomatoes.
I'm keeping that. Oh yeah, that's beginning to smell fantastic.
They told you my restaurant website address.
Gadget.
Website address?
Oh yeah, the website address.
Yeah, it's karamsogo.com.
Yeah.
You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, anywhere, Google it, Bing it. You do whatever you want. You find it. Put Karam and Sogo, separate words or two together same words, it will land up in our page. This is so popular tonight, okay?
That's it.
We're getting there.
Paris, Milan,
Yeah.
Sydney, New York.
Yes, we are part of D&D and we have 30 restaurants in London and there's only one in Indian among that which is Karam. And we are based on number 100 Wardour Street again.
How many covers?
Yeah, it's a very big restaurant. We can sit at the same time 145 people in the restaurant and 200 in the bar. So if you're planning to host a party or something, we can just accommodate 500 in the top floor, in the mezzanine floor, and 500 downstairs, which means 1,000 people in the door.
1,000 people.
Like this.
Oh my life.
Weddings, you name it, it is there.
And you're so relaxed when you're cooking.
Yeah, if you show a little bit of panicky to this, it's not good right now, you know? You
Yeah.
have to be very, very love and affection. Alright, here, most of the dishes in the menu are very popular. But still, there are a couple of them I should mention it. Which is this one, chicken chennai curry, which we are going to make today, and chili squid, and some of the skewers. When you say skewers, we don't just stop with the small skewers. These are all 4 foot long skewers. Just imagine 4 foot, 3.5 foot to be precise, yeah?
Okay, but just to be precise.
Yeah. And it comes to a table just like that. And we have some massive prawns, jumbo tiger prawns, all that. almost the size of lobster. So the rice goes in now.
And as much beer and prosecco as you can
Oh
drink.
yes. Yeah, and we do a special version of lunch nowadays, which is called as tapas. Yeah, the Indian tapas.
Yeah?
What we do is, we just do a small portion size, bite-sized thing, and you can just choose from a range of 20 different dishes. So for £3 or something, the packet of 3 comes for £10. That's
Very reasonable.
very reasonable, and it fits in a common man's budget, isn't it, for lunchtime?
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. And we are based on Soap, as I said earlier, surrounding by so many beautiful offices. So we don't want to smell too strong of curry after they come and have lunch with us in the whole office. So we go very easy and light, lightly spiced, and spice is the variety of life now. As you see in our small carts.
I suspect that most people who come to you at lunchtime and sample
Spice
the beer
girls,
don't
spice
really
boys.
get back to the office. If they're anything like him, I'll bloody half a day rate over there.
Alright, now you can see onions are coming up mashed,
Nice and soft.
squashed, and tomatoes are getting disintegrated as well.
What else is going in? We've not even seen the chicken go in there yet.
Yeah, chicken is still sitting inside.
Alright. Thing to go in.
Come on,
Exactly.
fast,
Come on,
fast, fast.
We've got plenty of time.
Sure?
Yeah, they're not
Alright.
going anywhere. You're going to feed them.
Alright. So dinner is served here, yeah?
Yeah. We got 20 minutes.
Most of the evenings in our restaurant, we do DJs, music, not just Indian.
Yeah?
In our restaurant, the only thing you see Indian is the food. Not the theme, not the decor, not the music, nothing Indian. Just the food is Indian. Otherwise, it is very light, good for your romantic date, good for a family get together, good for boys get together, start do hand snack, everything. You name it, it happens
It's for
here.
everyone.
Yeah, it ticks all the boxes, yeah?
Yeah.
Ticks all the boxes. How about-
Are you open every day?
Sorry?
Are you open every day?
Oh yes, we are open every single day of the year except Sundays. Why? Ah, very good question. My wife is not happy, you know. I'm just working all day, yeah. So do for my kitchen team as well.
It's hard being a chef, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is, yeah. And Sunday is the day where I sleep a lot. I sleep a lot. Nothing comes in between me and sleep. Alright. Come on, get faster.
We're all the way up to turbo.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright then. Okay, this is ginger garlic paste. It's number 4 or 5 something. You lost count already. Ginger garlic paste. Okay, ginger, garlic. Okay, how it comes white? Because we add oil to this. Normally in home people tend to make with water. What happens with water is you can't save it for a few days. It goes off. It turns into dark greenish color to algae, colorish. Just to avoid this oxidation, if you add oil to it, it will retain the color and the flavors. And obviously nowadays everything is available ready-made, of course in the frozen egg.
Do you peel your ginger?
When we just do specific dishes, we peel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally, we just wash it nicely
Yeah.
and use with the skin.
Yeah.
Why to lose the vitamins from the skin?
Exactly.
Get everything.
I've just got into that.
Yeah.
Not peeling ginger.
Yeah.
It's busy, isn't it? We're all busy, aren't we?
Why is there? Why to peel it? Even we don't use this one. You know, this curry leaf stacks. If I'm just making this in a bulk, I would use all the things inside. And obviously just pick it off before serving it. That's a different thing. But only for a few things, few portions not needed. Because if the leaf is adding that flavor, obviously this is going to supply the flavor for the petals and sepals, isn't it? So why to lose it? Grab everything and use it for cooking.
Yeah.
That's it. Alright, it's getting ready now. So, the next stage is going to be a bit of turmeric, antibiotic, nice good colored chili powder. We use a very good. Is it?
Just for color.
Come on, some more for you. Like some more? Here we go. Some more.
Yeah.
That makes you happy? Yeah. No. Oh, all right. Okay, to balance it, more coriander powder. I'll tell you that this dish can be made in two ways. Either you can make it more the hottest one possible or the mildest one possible. So it's to the extremes. So how you want to? How does your family like to eat it? If you're the friends where everybody likes spicy, make it spicy. If everybody likes a bit milder version, keep it mild. And
This is a mild version, you say?
I've not gone to that stage yet.
Okay.
Yeah? What if somebody, if you got a family, there are some people who want more spicy, some people want mild. Can we cater for them? Yes, of course. With the same curry? Yes, of course. With the same pan? Yes, of course. How do we do it? Wait for a minute. Yeah? It's all coming soon.
Magic.
Alright, okay. See, now it's almost like a paste, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? So now is the time I'm going to add the chicken.
And that hasn't been marinated?
Not marinated, nothing. Just I washed it a couple of times. Yeah? Just chicken, cut into small dices to make the cooking faster and to go for the sample size boxes. You can. I would not recommend to use the thigh as it is. At least cut into two pieces. Yeah? Because the bigger the chunk of the meat, harder for the spice to get in.
Okay.
Yeah. So smaller, you can just absorb more faster, more quicker, more tastier. Vegetarians, for today, ma'am?
Take the chicken out.
I told you today is going to be chicken day. See? The celebration is happening already. Yeah. The chicken mania today. This is a free range chicken, but not organic. Free range chicken. Thighs we are using. And we are going to make a nice chicken chennai curry. That's because I come from Chennai. That's it. Alright. I'll tell you about the menu in our restaurant while we are just doing this. Can I ask, we're just going to distill and mortar the spice which we made earlier. That is peppercorns and fennel seeds. Gently roasted and allowed to cool down for a minute. Not for a minute, for a few minutes. And now it's getting distilled and mortared by magic mix.
We both graded you
Oh yeah.
because you're working. How are we looking on the rice,
The
Dad?
rice is almost there.
Yeah.
Let me put it another few more minutes.
Okay.
Another 3 to 5 minutes, I'd say. And yeah, chicken is gone ready. So far, I haven't added any special spices. As you all watching it, there's no secret ingredient. Yeah? Just some onion, tomato, a couple of spices from here, chili powder, coriander powder. That's all it's gone so far. Yeah, and some curry leaves.
That's your base layer. Is that what you're saying?
That's it. So now chicken, we have to give some time for it to release the flavor. Other way.
Nice.
Thank you.
How's that looking? Pretty good.
Well, just see, this was a green a minute back, yeah?
Yeah.
Now this is almost brownish. We didn't do anything. All we did is just roasted for a minute and then rested it for a while. That's all we did, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it changes the whole color of the dish. So just leave it. So far, I haven't added any water to this curry. We are just trying to get all the water from the chicken to make the curry. So it might be taking a couple of minutes while we go for the rice.
You haven't seasoned the rice.
Rice.
You haven't seasoned it. You haven't added any salt, pepper.
That is actually individual preference. In my family, we don't add we don't add salt to rice. Yeah. But saying that, when it comes to job, that's different. Yeah? We have to cater for different people, different things. So in restaurants, we add salt. That is to balance with the curry. But here I'm just making it without salt.
Yeah.
So that it will be okay for cooking all the boxes for everyone. Okay? All the rice is almost ready.
Maybe put a little bit of oil in there.
Yeah, see, you are just getting there already. Yeah, you've
Yeah.
been there already.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to strain the rice now. Before that, one tip, 1 squeeze of oil, just to keep the rice a bit separate apart, not to make it more sticky. Sorry? Yeah, as I said earlier, the same oil, 100% rapeseed oil, English grown from the English fields. Yeah, before coming to London, I used to live in Nottinghamshire. So, in this month around now, or the spring to summer, you'll see all the fields going into beautiful yellowish golden color.
Yeah.
All rapeseed flowers. Yeah.
Yeah.
All ready for the harvest. Then you realize, okay, you're using the same flowers oil in a span of a week or two. Okay. Now you can see some juices
Let's have it
of the
with my
chicken
hay fever.
coming off. Yeah. Give it a stir gently. I think now the range is going a bit faster.
Yeah.
Like as we needed it.
Yeah.
Very good. Beautiful. Okay, now I already strained the rice in there the back, and I just put this pan back on the hot hob, just to absorb a couple of water droplets which are here and there, so that it doesn't make the rice a bit any stickier. Yeah, so it's all gone. Now I'm bringing the rice back. The beautiful rice.
Beautiful.
There's no spices, no condiments, nothing gone into this, because this is just plain boiled rice. So this is also healthy by losing the additional carbohydrates. Yeah. So again, this dish is what we are making today. This chicken tonight contains mustards as an allergen. Other than that, even this papadums, papadum collections varieties, whatever we have here. Yeah, this is my favorite one. This is potato papadum. You should try it. Put it on chili. And this is cassava. Cassava chips. Anybody? Cassava. Yeah, that's made from that tubo. Alright, now we are going for some specific paste. Now goes in ginger garlic paste. You might be thinking, if you would have done some Indian cooking before, I'm sure not many people agree with me. Why is this man adding this at this stage? Well, I like it this way. Yeah, it brings out what I want to bring out from this chicken. Yeah, ginger garlic paste is gone. One mix. Some chefs, they add ginger garlic at the beginning stage after your onions. Some people after tomatoes. What happens? It tends to stuck at the bottom. As soon as the garlic paste goes in, it tends to catch up at the bottom. Yeah, we don't want a burnt curry, do we?
And I think
Definitely not me.
I think people tend to put the meat in quite early as well.
Yes.
So it gets a little bit of put on it, but you just kind of just let it cook and warm through in the sauce.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't add any sauce at all. Now how much? I didn't add any water. Now how much sauce coming through? Look at that.
All
Yeah.
from chicken.
All from chicken. Because today's supermarket chicken, 50% water. So why to add any extra water? Anyway, if
So
you got a
you're using it to your advantage in this dish, aren't you?
absolutely,
Yeah.
Be optimistic. Okay. Whatever is possible.
Positivity.
Yeah, when I used to live in Nottinghamshire, and I used to have a beautiful garden. Yeah, and we used to all used to have lots of organic chicken,
Yeah.
organic vegetables. So somebody grows onions, the onion gets distributed to all the people. Somebody gets tomatoes, nice tomatoes, goes to everyone. Somebody's chili, comes like that. I used to get some goose eggs,
Oh,
geese eggs.
right. Yeah. They're big, aren't they?
Yeah. So those organic chicken, if you are a fan of organic chicken, I'm sure you will love it to be keep it in that way. Okay, now I'm going to add green chili paste. Just green chilies blended with oil, the same rapeseed oil, a spoonful. See, it's not just chili powder. How the spice is getting built up. Yeah. Even at this stage, For the color, if you want a bit reddish color, be generous with more chili powder. Chili powder again plays two roles. One is for spiciness, next one is for colors. In our kitchen, we don't use any colors at all. For orange, for green, for red, anything. If the food has to be in the color, it has to come from the ingredient. That is what I think of. So our food is very colorful ever since we took the decision of keeping everything natural friendly. And this is the color of the curry now we are getting. And I think I should have added a bit of more chili powder to get a bit more orangish.
And that won't affect the spiciness?
Yeah, it just adds to a little bit of kick to the spice.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we also got one more ingredient to add.
The secret ingredient.
Yeah. Everything,
level
everything is secret, but all in front of the Buddhists, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm not doing any fancy chopping. Just some coriander leaves. I'm ripping it apart. Fingers just okay. Oh, see, I found a crust. Oh, it's coming out. See this?
Oh,
Just
nice.
from my kitchen window still.
Yeah.
Still the seeds on. Very good.
Real. You like that? Portion
Are you all
got
getting
any
the
kind
flavor of chicken curry? No? This means salt is less. Okay. Everybody agreeing? Is there no smell coming through? You sure? Alright. I'll take your word for that. If it's too salty, don't blame me.
I don't trust it.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. That's it. Chicken chana is ready.
Amazing.
Alright, we have to taste it, isn't it?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna allow you to taste this, but you're gonna bring it down a level, aren't you? Is it good, chef?
I need more salt.
See?
Alright.
Salt's good for you.
Yeah, if you use the right proportion,
Yeah.
yes, it is. Everything is good, isn't it? There's nothing bad in, by nature. Everything is good. It's all up to us how much we use.
Just
how
not
we
an
use.
excess. Yeah, exactly.
That's one of the reasons I used to be I'm a fan of Kevin's program.
Yeah.
Alright, it is spicy. Believe it or not, it is spicy. So how to bring the spice now? Are you sure? Okay.
No.
What's the next option? There are so many options. Good. One, number two, three. Anybody more? How to bring the spice level down?
Yogurt.
Yogurt. But I told you my dish I want to be dairy free, gluten free, everything free.
Ooh, tricky.
Can you see some potatoes? Organic potatoes. Red King Edwards potatoes. Potatoes can go in, we'll absorb the spice and salt. Yes. We have got some lime. I should say I can use lime. I can even use tomatoes. Yes. But since I told you this is going to be all free. Even cream will do the same thing. Yogurt will do the same thing. And then, because nowadays I have a friend of mine who had a baby last year. Yeah. And the baby girl, a third week we just discovered she's allergic to dairy, allergic to nuts, allergic to gluten. 3 things allergic. 3-year-old baby. Just imagine what will be the situation of the home. We had to literally quarantine the house. Literally quarantine, throw out everything what we had in the front space. And it was a bit of not very happy situation because there's not much of things you can feed a baby of that age, this main thing. Good. Now she's recovering well and good. Thank God for that. Alright. Another ingredient is, I just kept a little bit of clue outside. I thought somebody will pour it up, but nobody told me that. This is chili. Can't be chili, is that? Coconut. Yeah, because my language it works at the back of the mind in Tamil. Yeah, since I'm from that region, and my mother tongue being Telugu, it gets translated to Telugu first, and then English being the third language, it comes a bit later. So excuse me for that. And here we go for some coconut milk. If you are using fresh coconut milk, which I am very much favorite, always use a little bit of Again, Tamil, Telugu, English on the way, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, English coming too. Bit of
Corn flour.
corn flour. A pinch of corn
I
flour.
can speak Tamil.
Yeah, see, you're getting there.
It just came to me.
It came to you. Alright, okay. And what did we just do this? The spice mix? Anybody remember what spice went into this? 2 spices? Wrong. First time you're wrong, ma'am. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. You got it wrong.
You've changed. You've changed.
Changed, yeah?
Yeah.
You changed the party side? Nah. Alright. My really? But we're cooking for dinner, not for tea.
It was going really
dinner.
well until somebody came up and slowed the whole process down, cutting onions.
Oh yes. Thanks for
Yeah?
doing that.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Seems so long ago.
Alright, okay. Alright, this got some peppercorns and fennel seeds, yeah? Everything goes inside. Curry can be done 2 ways, just 2 ways. One is either do one by one properly, comes out nicely, no problem. Second way, which sometimes I do as well at home, yeah? When I'm not happy with our wife on off day, put everything together in a casserole dish, chuck it in the oven, open it after 1 hour. The curry is ready as well. So, on some days, yeah.
We could have done that demo,
Some
couldn't we?
days.
You could have done that one. You could have just put it in the oven and we could have sat down there watching
Oh,
it cook.
see? Alright, that's it. We are ready now. Do you have any questions on this dish so far? Any clarifications, anything anybody wanted? Of course, we do lovely desserts. Indian touch of all English and French desserts. So we have banana tata chain. We have opera cake, Indian version. So we call this Indian opera cake. Yeah.
As an American TV show, yeah, Oprah Winfrey.
You can say that. And we do sticky toffee pudding with the cinnamon ice cream. Some strange combinations, yeah, because I'm a bit weird person. Yeah? Yeah. And it comes out well, yeah. And
There's your rice.
again, my name is
I see
Vishnu.
you.
Yeah, my name is Vishnu, and I come from a Karam restaurant, which is placed on number 100 Wardour Street, on an English 88 site, because of some legends played in the building, the Blue Plague building, Blue Plague labeled building. Yeah,
Yeah, reply.
yeah, Blue Plague.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See the same thing,
Vishnu
Tamil,
cooked
Telugu,
here.
and English. Yeah,
Yeah.
getting here. Yeah.
You're doing really well.
Yeah, I've been in this country for 10 years now, and particularly in London for 2 years. Before I've been in Nottinghamshire and Peak District. Lake District. Lake District, get together.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's up north somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been cooking for past 17 years now. So, here we are. We're done.
Brilliant.
Yeah. It's
So,
all ready now, but
we're gonna-
I'm not going to serve it now. Just closing
You're
it, keeping it, leaving it, same like your normal roast curry, roast cut, anything, rest it, please. Please, please, please rest it. Once you've done it, rest it for at least for 2-3 minutes. If not 10 minutes, at the max. You're not going to lose anything, but all come together. Yeah? Alright.
Brilliant.
So, shall we?
So, we're going to allow you to try some of this fantastic curry, but just while we're all here, before we surge forward and eat this amazing curry dish, let's put our hands together for a genius in the kitchen, Vishnu from Curry Restaurant in Soho. Thank you so much. Cheers, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week. Don't forget to vote on Thursday.